Hi, Bets. Dad's asked me to read to you from Alice's memoirs of the occupation of Jersey. So I'm just going to record a chapter at a time so that you can just listen to it in chunks. So, first of all, we have Chapter 1, Air Raid Over Town. In late June 1914, we lived at Gladsmere, a retired gentleman's residence, which we rented. Hedley Vautier, my brother-in-law, and his wife Madge with their young son David were staying with us, as Hedley had been helping to dig up potatoes. Gloria, my niece aged 8 years, had been staying with me while Frank, my brother, and his wife Eileen went to their flat in town. My husband Jack was in the garden with our son David, who was 3 years old. Jack was digging out an air raid shelter in the front garden. Gloria was standing with me on the steps of Gladsmere. We had been looking at the cloud formation and remarked that one cloud resembled an angel with the finger pointing upwards. Suddenly, a plane flew overhead with a noise like an exhaust backfiring, which was in fact machine gunning. We then heard the sound of the air raid over the town. We immediately thought of Frank and Eileen and were concerned for their safety, so Jack and Hedley set off to fetch them. When they reached St. John's Main Road, near the Union Inn, a plane flew low over them and machine gunned the road. Jack and Hedley jumped out of the van and took shelter in the hedge. Hedley said he would not go any further, so Jack brought him back to Gladsmere and went on into town via Trinity Hill on his own. Jack picked up Frank and Aileen at their flat in Vine Street and they returned via Queen's Road. When they reached the top of the hill, they stopped and looked back over the town where there were several large fires near commercial buildings. Eileen's sister Bess, her husband Jack Hamlin, and the two Miss Tars who kept a small shop in Valpoisson all came to stay at Gladsmere that night, 13 persons in all. I was kept busy brewing cups of tea and making up beds, but I don't think any of us slept very much. The following day, an ultimatum was issued by the German command that all houses and offices in the island must hang out a white flag. Any house not showing the white flag would be bombed. We hung a white tablecloth out of the top window and wondered what was in store for us.